gonna get past this, Jon?
They seem very adamant about not moving.
Actually, they're all facing our way like they're ready to go to war or something. Det er kun den ene, jeg er bange for. Good boy.
Those horns are freaking me out.
I think they're sweet. They're fragile animals, Jon.
Whew! Oh my god, I'm shaking. Okay, I'm shaking.
It's just a cow.
No, because sometimes they do like this with the head. Oh my god. I was actually ready to turn around. Okay, let's get going. What's up, my boys? We're on the top of the world, Sagres National Park. Today's day 2, and today we're going to explore it from a professional perspective because we have a tour guide with us.
My name is Adriano, and I'm a professional tourist guide.
You promised us we're gonna drive in beautiful roads.
I
feel like we already started.
It started out well. It started out well.
It started.
Are we gonna see lions and wild bears?
Lions? Hopefully not. I don't know how to survive lions.
Look at this.
Wow.
Adriano, you're already doing good?
So
Yes,
pretty.
awesome.
So this is Pedra, the beautiful stone?
Yes, this is Pedra, one of the most sightseeing places in the whole park. Not only because of the beautiful view that we are having right now, but also because the Portuguese poet Miguel Torga, he's the poet of the mountains, and this is why. He used to write a lot of poems here about this place even, and his own name, Torga, is an homage to the place we are right now. Torga, it's the flower that we make honey from in Jerez, and this is his homage to this beautiful view.
And also, of course, you have a football field in the middle of the mountains because it is Portugal, and football is religion number 2 in this country.
It's number 1, Amelia.
Probably.
Right?
I'd say number 1.
So in 10 days when we get back to Madeira, I think it's diet time.
It sure is.
I can barely get through, and we're having more northern food today.
So we are in Ermida, right?
Yes.
This village is a self-supply village. What do you call it? Community village.
Yes, we call it a community village. What that means? It means every single person who lives here depends on the community to survive. What that means? What they get fed, what they grow on their fields, everything is helped by the community. For example, everyone here has some kind of animals, domestic animals, goats, cows, and it gets grouped up with the entire village, and they go around the day to eat and in together with the other colleagues from the village.
So what they basically do is they harvest together, they clean the soil together, they slaughter together, they feed the animals together, everything they do together because that's how they survive.
So money, they don't spend money here? Like, is money just completely out of the picture?
Yeah.
Or?
So what happens is, for example, if they want to trade something, if they need potatoes, they're not going to the supermarket. You will not seeing anyone going to the supermarket here. What you're going to see is someone going to the neighbor and say, I give you 10 carrots and you give me 10 potatoes.
Oh, like in the good old days.
Exactly.
Actually,
I kind of can romanticize about a lifestyle like that.
I mean, I think
it's nice.
me and Amelia's dream is to have a self-sustaining house, you know, where we have everything we need to survive.
You should take some lessons here.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we should do like a series where we stay with a local family here.
Like
You'll
for a
be
month.
well received.
Yeah?
I guarantee you'll be very well received.
We are at a waterfall, and it's like we haven't been in the water yet. You know, this is such a Danish thing. It's like, nah, too much work. So a little fun, not so fun fact. Before these were installed, 5 people actually died here because wet granite is so slippery, and when you fall down, you hit your head and then you drown down there. So you really need to have respect when you go to these waterfalls. This was not made by the municipality. This was just a local guy who got sick of the accident here. So he put this down himself, and then he got fined by the municipality because you don't interfere with nature. But they didn't remove it for obvious reasons.
Oh my god, it's so nice. I am already regretting. When you come here and you haven't been told, it doesn't look like it's too dangerous to pass this little water, right? But it is so slippery that you will most certainly fall.
And Adriano said that you saw with your own eyes a family of 3 walking and they're falling, all of them. But luckily the guard saved them.
It says a lot about the danger of this place when the ambulance has 2 parking spots.
Your brother is a firefighter. He says every second day in the summer there is an accident here.
Yeah, in the high season, Irish tourist season, there's every 2 days an accident that requires an ambulance happens. So be very careful.
Okay, Jon, it's getting real.
2 doses. On your arms too?
That's not nice. No COVID. So on this tour we have lunch at Cantina do Antigament, and we are gonna try all local produced stuff here. Actually almost everything we're eating is made here by the family. The bread we are gonna have today is cooked by the lady in the kitchen.
What is this?
This is cured ham in salt and actually blood as well, which is something they use a lot here in the north of Portugal. We're also having something that we haven't had before. It's like a codfish cake. It's made with onion, parsley and codfish. There's a kid in here if you haven't noticed.
It's strange that codfish is something that is traditional in this area since we are 30-50 kilometers from the ocean. So I guess they have to have the bacalhau brought from the ocean or from Norway. You guys know that we've never been big on codfish. This one is.
Very good.
As you've noticed the last couple of days of our Northern Portugal videos, meat is a big deal here. And for good reasons, because the cows up here are happy. Oh. Cheers, man.
Cheers. Is it sparkling?
It's sparkling, yeah. Was ist denn das für ein Ding?
Das ist ein Crème Brûlée.
But crème
Das ist ein
brûlée?
schön Crème Brûlée.
But crème brûlée, it's not Portuguese.
It's true. It's not. It's French. We thought.
So
but then
why
the
are we eating
the
it?
waiter said to me just before, you know, it's not just a French dessert. We eat it here. And then I thought about it, and we have seen it on the menu card so many times. It actually looks like crème brûlée. Oh my god.
If you want to buy a house or build a house here in Jerez, the government will give you the granite for free. They do this because they want more people to move here.
But also because they want the houses to look the same.
Imagine you can build the whole house out of this.
And even better, imagine that you can build the house out of something so pretty. Because, I mean, it's really pretty. The only down issue with a stone like this is that it actually sucks up the moist from the ground. So if you want to build something like this, you do have to spend a little extra on the foundation to make sure that airs come under, so you don't leave the stone all moist.
Muito obrigado pela comida. Foi gran prazer.
Obrigada.
É mágico. Mágico. Ciao. Right here where my finger points, there is something very interesting. What is the story?
Yes, actually there used to be a village over there called Vilarinho da Furna, and they were a community village, self-sufficient, but they also have their own rules and their own courtroom. So we were under a dictatorship, and the dictator had built a dam over there, so the water will go through the village and end with them. So they were all kicked off from their houses. They gave them a small paycheck, and then the water just go through. If you go there and you swim, you can swim through the windows and the doors of the houses of the people who live there.
That's amazing.
It's like Atlantica, but in a lake.
How many houses are underwater?
Not sure, but more than 100.
100?
Yeah.
Really?
There were 900 people living there.
Jesus.
Actually, if you want to see the village, around November, the water level comes down and like 10 houses come outside. So you can go around and walk in the middle of it.
This is where madronio is being made.
And what is madronio, Jon?
It's like the best liquor of Portugal, right?
For me, yes.
Madronio is actually the fruit that grows on these trees, and it's said that if you eat the fruit, you eat a lot of it, it actually fermentates in your belly. So a lot of older women in Algarve, for example, they would eat this and they would actually get a buzz out of it.
I feel like I'm literally in Jurassic Park right now.
There are actually a lot of famous beaches here or some famous beaches here in Gerês, but this lake, there are not too many tourists coming to go for a swim because they all go to the main ones at the other lake, which is a pity because this one has less pollution because there are no boats, and it's also much more quiet.
There are two kinds of people. People who don't want to be around people and people who love to be around people. Me and Amelia, because of our obesity, probably.
It was like that also when we were skinny actually.
No, I mean, for me, when you are in the nature, it's just a more beautiful experience when you are by yourself. But we are going in the water. But Adriano says that we're going to this other waterfall.
We're going to two more waterfalls.
Where it's supposedly the best place to go. It's a secret waterfall. Nobody knows about it. It's only Adriano. So we just drove
on the
most preserved Roman road in the entire world.
In the entire world.
Yeah, it's called Via Nova, and it connects Braga, nowadays, to Astúrica, nowadays Astorga, back in Spain.
So we filmed these rocks that had these little marks in, and Amelia asked like, well, what is that? And apparently it was the way they were dividing stones back in the day. They would make the holes with a pickaxe or something, and then they would put down wood and then make it wet, and then it would expand so it would break the stone.
Yeah.
And they used the stones as a milestone, literally a milestone. So, and every 1.3
kilometers.
they would say, okay, now Braga is this far away.
Yeah.
We are walking on history.
Yeah. I gotta say, to me, the most fascinating thing is that this is 2,000 years ago, and these people, they basically made roads and they made a system and an organization for people to understand where they are. Today, if you take 2,000 people and put them in the middle of the forest, they'll probably die because they don't have their iPhone to show them what direction they need to go. Including us. competition with so much other shit that we've been doing.
Whether it be information, interesting knowledge. Oh my god, it's so slippery when you stand on this granite. You know, I prefer this over a sandy beach because there is no sand and the water is just crystal clear.
The slow motion clip we just did, I accidentally swallowed a lot of water and I completely forgot the fact that the water is what you drink from the bottle and it tastes so good. It tastes amazing.
And it's even cold.
It's cold. I'm like, thank you for the
We're
tour.
done. We're done with the tour.
Thank you so much.
It was no, thank you. This was amazing. One of the most interesting tours I think we've been on because you have just given us a waterfall of knowledge, interesting facts and everything. It's been amazing.
My friend, thank you so much. Come back again.
We come back. I already know there's a lot of things I want to do here in Jerez that we haven't done yet.
I got
And
more secrets for you.
I can imagine. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Guys, if you are looking to do a road trip like this and you don't want to miss out on the best things that the area has to offer, send an email to our friend Patricia from Sagres Vacations. She will help you plan your trip in detail so you don't miss out on anything.
Let Patricia know that Stay Classy sent you and you'll get 10% off the entire trip. See you in the next video, guys, with more adventures.
Okay.
2,
3. No.
3, go.